afternoon. I hope everybody's having a great afternoon. I know I'm having a great afternoon right now. Let's play some more Morrowind. So last time...
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
We began our playthrough of our Lord and Savior Hellas Typhon, the champion of Nurgle. So, as you can see on the screen, that is the amount of diseases that we have accumulated so far. We have acquired 3 diseases so far, these being the yellow tick, the green spore, and the chills. And you may be wondering, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this sort of playthrough? Well, for starters, I want to do some sort of challenge, and the challenge is, can you beat the main quest of Morrowind while having all of the acquirable diseases? Last stream, we did acquire one more disease called Witch Wither, which only has the effect of giving a paralysis onto self. But as soon as you remove the effect via Cure Paralysis, the disease altogether fades away, which is not great, not something that I was expecting to happen. I was expecting the disease to have 2 components, to have the effect component and the disease component. But, well, that means that if you do something like CV Restoration, in theory, should remove all of the diseases as well. Which means that I have to do my best effort to avoid getting hit by Atronarchs. Not Atronarchs, greater Bone Walkers. Because those are the only big stinkers in this situation.
Go away, diseased creature.
So, now that it is all mentioned and said, we need to get to level 3 in order to progress with the main quest. And we are at level 2, and we have a lot of good work to do. So the main thing that I want to do is to get my strength and my endurance up a little bit more, and get my agility up as well. And we got a couple of things that I need to probably upload onto Creeper. So let's pay a visit to good old Creeper in Caldera, and then see what we can do. There's other places as well that I would like to visit, namely any tailors that sell exquisite clothing in the kinds of maybe shirt or pants or shoes, because I am mainly using an armored stuff.
There's no time for talking.
There will be
Speak quickly,
most likely a lot
Outlander,
of
go away.
constant effects things I will have to do, which means that I will have to somehow find golden saints often and
You have something to
nab
say
their
to me?
souls to make constant effect things.
Anytime
So
now.
there will be a lot of money involved in order to actually be able to move. But I think we should be okay. So far we have what? In terms of... we have personality, endurance, speed, and strength. So ideally I would like to have 10 endurance, 10 agility, and 10 strength before I level up. So we'll have to walk around, do some other quests here and there, get into fights, patrolling the Ashlands, and
Hurry up before I change my mind.
do other things.
What are you doing?
Also, will Creeper... yeah, no, Creeper is unbothered about my situation. No, potions should stay away. Let's throw the arrows in, the spark sword. Yeah, let's get rid of all this stuff. The fur tattoo. Oh yeah, I was looking for a Telvanni bug helmet. Is it a bug helmet? Let me check in a minute.
Do not waste my time.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
The brave.
Yeah, let me check. Telvanni. No bug mask. Telvanni can. Dusk Adept. No, there's more. Molcrab Cephalopod helmet. I know the guards usually wear the Cephalopod helmet. But We'll have to do some traveling around Telvanni lands, I guess. But also I could just visit around the nearby caves here. Let's do the clothing stuff first, and then we can go into battle. We'll have to level up a lot anyway, so we are not gonna be in a lot of hurry. Because if I want to boost my leveling a lot, I can just use alchemy to just make a lot of really garbage things and level up quite quickly. Sadarith Mora.
Please, I don't...
But yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of agility, because right now my agility is at 10. And as the stream title says, even the simplest dagger hit would just knock me onto my knees. And that's really, really bad. Because if a dagger can do that, anything else above it will get me on my knees. For example, a 200 would just knock me off or stagger me every time. And if a 200 deals double damage because I'm on my knees, that's really, really bad too. So this is the Cephalopod helmet. So I have to acquire one somehow. It's an alchemist. I'm sure one of these Telvanni towns sell a good Cephalopod helmet. I know Telarun has exquisite clothing, so that should be a good place to look for that stuff too. Yeah, I'm here to check what you have. Nothing that I'm looking for. No. Also because
There's
I'm
no time for talk now.
heavily
Go.
diseased, my disposition
moving,
is
scum.
gonna be really, really low with everybody. Again, I have like ticks running all over my body. I have some spores coming out of my ears, my nose. It must be like completely and utterly hideous to talk to Kalas at this point in time. Telmora, I think, sent me.
Go away, diseased creature.
It sends me closer to where I need to go. Trader. Oh, that's yeah, the Corpus Stalker. Yeah. I have a spear, so I should be able to deal with the Corpus Stalker. Do you have a common disease? Get common disease. He does it, okay.
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
There we go. I dealt with your Corpus Stalker. What do you have? Common stuff. Nothing that I was looking for. Frost Guard, Storm Helmet. Amulet of Luck. That is actually pretty interesting. Amulet of Healing, 45 Personality. Light on Target. Feather on Self. Yeah, that's not great. She does a Master more than Pestle and Grandmaster Retort though. Okay. It's an alchemist or a apothecary. It's a smithy. Okay, what do you have in store? Nothing too interesting. The Horny Fist, right? Yeah. Horny Fist, right and left gloves. These Horny Fist gloves should have been constant effect, to be quite fair. Cast on use, 45 9 points of hand to hand is 7 and 9. Yeah, they probably should have been constant effect and they would be absolutely fine. Oh. I think there might be some good stores over that way. That's a clothier, so maybe I'm in luck here. Oh, I'm in luck here. Yeah. There you are. exquisite pants, exquisite shirt, and exquisite shoes. Like it's double the amount of capacity from one to another. An exquisite belt too. Are there exquisite gloves too? Expensive. I'd like to imagine that there is exquisite pants. Expensive amulet. Exquisite belt. Exquisite pants. I'll grab another exquisite belt. Robes. Shoes. Shirt. And grab another skirt, I guess, too. I do believe there is exquisite gloves. Let me verify this. Sorry, I just happen to have to check every so often about clothing, generic armor artifacts, weapon, clothes. There we go. That is the category I was looking for. Base clothing. Base clothing. Gloves. There you go. No, only up to extravagant. Okay, so I have the best gloves possible. I guess each glove is 40 or it's 20? It says 40 on the wiki. And it's 20. I guess it's 40 combined. Extravagant robes, we go for the exquisite ones, exquisite shirt, and exquisite shoes. So we are set, basically. We got a ring, we got belt, amulet, so we got all the exquisite stuff that we're gonna need for enchanting when it comes to beating that aspect. That will be our crutches when it comes to dealing with the debuffs that we'll have to acquire. I will do my darnest to avoid vampirism, because as soon as I get vampirism, it shows over basically. I want to be a vampire. Probably around the time that I have to acquire carrying axe tools. Because if I fully turn, that's gonna be pretty damn bad. Also, I have to do some Blood Moon content because I have to eventually get to the point where I can turn into a werewolf. So that's another disease that I have to keep track on. Which also means I have to do all the Trials of the Stone stuff. Oh my god, I have so much stuff to do. Oh yeah, in stuff to do and more important news, Grasping Fortune, the new content drop for Terminal Rebuild, got its release date announced, and as I expected it to be, it's going to be May 1st. So on May 1st, this good old guy here is gonna have a stream playing the new content patch of Grasping Fortune, so look forward to that. That also means that this playthrough will be put on hold if it is not done by that point in time. So hopefully I get through all Grasping Fortune rather quickly, efficiently, and I make great justice of it. Tilbo's Dungeon. But I'm pretty stoked for that release. I'll have to go and look some character whatchamacallit, no character designer, a Morrowind character sheet that I can just use as a reference so I can decide what I do with my character. It will most likely be a high elf with Atronach, but I will have to see. Oh, these were... I mean, I could just knock this thing out of the way, right? Will I be able to actually murder him? I have very low doubts that I will be able to kill good old vampire man here. Oh no, Satan. Satan is there. Okay, let's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Nope. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. That is the one... I need to be, like, destroying these things. I cannot let them do damage to my strength. Because that is show's over for me. I cannot use Restore Strength because I will probably knock over one of my diseases at some point. So, no, I cannot do that. Oh, this is the curious spawn point that makes enemies be several sizes bigger. Look at this rat. This rat is fat right here in the Gracelands. So enemies that spawn on this spawn point will be massive for some reason. Come on. Come on, little cliff racer. Come on. I'm here. I'm here. The devil weapons are so good. If I were to be using like a devil axe or a bound axe or something like that, it would be insanely strong. It also helps that a lot of these weapons are extremely cheap. Some are like extremely expensive, they're like 5,000 gold. But the spear is what, 170 something? Sorry, 165. That is very, very cheap. Very, very affordable. And if you're like, I keep saying like, sorry. If you are very proficient on spears, then you would be able to be even more proficient, because bound spear itself has a 45 10 points on spear. So if you start at 45, you will be at 55, and there's a huge difference between 45 to 55 when it comes to landing your blows more consistently. It's really, really good. Same with bound whatever. So if you have the possibility to acquire a bound weapon, or you're proficient enough with conjuration that you're able to conjure the weapon you're most proficient with, then you would be having an easier time hitting and landing those blows against annoying enemies. Perfect. So I'm running around the Ashlands because I do believe there's a higher chance of enemies being deceased around the Ashlands than in the lower area. Plus, it's worth exploring this area ahead of time. There are a lot of really nasty things running amok. Mixed hounds. What I'm going to dread will be eventually acquiring the blight diseases. It would mean going to Red Mountain or going into 6 house places and fighting Ascendant Sleepers. They hit hard. Their spells are devastating. And more importantly, I will be either underleveled or understated. Most likely understated to engage them. Relic Ancestral Tomb. Trapped. Do I have a probe? Yes, I do. Is my security good enough? But the layout looks rather unique. Just wanna walk around to keep my fatigue from going low. Are you trapped too? No, lock 10. I have some lockpicks here. Yeah, that's an archer. That's the archer, okay. Yeah, archers are very, very nasty. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Are there any other stinkers here? Not really. It's a very simple layout. This is the kind of layout that you would expect a hidden door like right here. And it would work really, really well. But alas, that is not the case. Wild War. I could be wearing full light armor to increase my agility, so that I would avoid getting points in an armor. Well, that's a standard affair right here. If we do our little trick here of going a little bit up on the hill, we'll have to use that other hill, I guess. Sorry, Coma Forager, I need your heal for a minute. You will allow these cliff racers to hover down almost immediately. There we go. The second one will cover down almost as quickly as the first one. Come on. Oh, Ailt. I highly suspect one of them might be deceased. We'll see. Oh. Aggroing one by one is fantastic. Common Ailt. You're a common one as well. This is the stark difference between having the bound one and the common devil spear. There we go. Should probably risk 24 hours to get some charge on devil spear. Deceased? Not deceased. There we go. We got our charge back. We are good. We are in good shape. An armor. How are we? We are in 38 and 17 spear. How are we? We are on 22 with 56. Endurance is sitting at 3. All the others that are sitting pretty low. And I shouldn't be too sad if I end up getting a lot of levels. I mainly want to cap the endurance all the way up. If my endurance is at 10, fantastic. I can get my 10 HP per level and I'm happy with that. I really want that to be the case. Because there will be a lot of HP needed for trying to mitigate mistakes that could happen. So I wonder how long or how big my item has to be for a constant effect bound weapon on a piece of clothing. I don't think it's going to be like that bad. If I can fit it on an... For sure I can fit it on an amulet, I think. I don't think these orcs are gonna be... No, never mind. If that guy is aggressive, the other guy might be aggressive, and I don't want to fight an orcish wearing orc at this point in time. He's gonna come in and he's gonna clip my head in two. Well, he ran out of magicka. For sure, one constant effect I will have to have, it will be restore fatigue. Because one of the diseases actually has a component that says damage fatigue 3 points on self. And that is something that I... Oh, I'm dead. Beautiful gameplay. Beautiful gameplay.
Fight like a giant.
Beautiful gameplay. Chug, 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 chug. Come on, Callas. Come on, Callas. Come on, Callas. Callas. Callas, jump. Callas, make it through. Come on, Callas. You can do it. You can do it. Land those hits. Come on, Callas. Beautiful gameplay. You need to lead one blow. One more blow. Callas. Don't fail me. Don't fail me. Come on. I'm gonna check one more. One more. One more. Land this hit. Beautiful gameplay. There you go. Callas does it again. I think he got like a steel or an iron sword. Had that been like an orcish weapon, I would be goner. Yeah, iron long sword. Beautiful. Holy moly. So this is a full orcish set like this? Holy crap. That is a lot of money. I will probably come back to this and grab it and probably recall and dump it on a safer, more obtainable place. Callas Typhon with 3 diseases, massive handicap and a couple of potions into his gullet is able to defeat an orcish wearing orc. So we'll slowly go down here. Take a peek or what it is. If this is a Dremora, I'm bolting out of here. Scamps I can deal. Clan Fear maybe. Oh, that's a step a bit too. Oh, this guy is having full force. Okay, that's not too. No, it's actually pretty bad. Also, I'm running out of health potions, so I have to probably restock a couple of them. Beautiful gameplay. Come on. Land the hit. Land the fat hit. Knock her over. Come on. Land the hit.
Now you die.
Come on. Come on.
You grow weak.
I am pretty weak actually. There we go. Even with the handicap, we were able to make it. 2 orcish bracers. Fantastic. What about you? Repair prongs. I mean, the only thing that would take damage, realistically speaking, will be my spear if I use it, but this build is very economic. I have 8 pillows. I have no idea why I have 8 pillows. So grabbing any of these things will most likely get a Dremora out and about, and I highly doubt I would be able to take on a Dremora at this point in time. Which could come handy. Oh, this is important. That is very important. Lessons of Vivek, yeah, that gives you another endurance point. Let's see what's in the chest. Oh, casual Dwarven Warhammer right here. All these gems. That is some good money. The more I think about it, the more I just think that I should have taken blunt weapon as one of my main skills rather than axe. Blunt weapon would have made the later game so much better. And the early game too. Whatever. We're good on money at this point in time. So we're traveling rather light, and I'm rather speedy, even though I have how much speed? 35. My athletics is athletics at 40. Yeah, that might be why I move relatively quick. Also because I'm not over encumbered. I'm pretty much used to my. Whenever it says there's an enemy nearby, I have to look up because. Oh, it's a rat. Normal rat. Because more often than not, if it is enemies nearby, it usually is a cliff racer hovering on top of you. Wild War. And like clockwork, they arrive. Go up this little hill a little bit. Let's try and go up in a more steep hill. There you go. See? Almost instantly they come. Another cliff racer. Come on, Kwama Forager. I'm here to kerfuffle with you a little bit. Perfect. So we found a couple of places to go. Bethund. Let's see what we can find in here. Spiders. I see the scripts everywhere. They were torn apart by these spiders. Come on. Perfect. So what is my count right now? 8 out of 10, 6 endurance. Hype Scrib. More Scribs. This is Scrib. Oh, brother. I don't remember. Not remember. I can check the list. Never mind. Now I know what it is. It's troops. Oh, I rolled okay? How high can droops go? Sorry. Diseases. Droops can go... Yeah, I rolled the medium. I didn't roll that high. But yeah, we acquired... A new disease has touched the beacon. So... Let me update the counter right here. Disease counter... 4. I rolled medium. That means I need to get rid of something that can be medium here. Yeah, the Olympic will do. But we got droops. So 22 is not bad. But it really shows how going into a playstyle that is reliant on armor in general would be very, very bad. Because I will not be able to... Oh god, at some point I have to carry the flying boots. So I have to have enough strength to carry those flying boots. Oh, and the cohete too. Unless I put like a mark ahead of time on Divine Fear, which would make sense, and it would make the entire ordeal easier. Trapped. There's something over the other side. Let me grab that. Let me put my bounce here back in. But yeah, now I don't have to no longer worry about getting droops, because now I have them. And this leads outside. I think I went through the entire place. Hello friends, any of you is... Oh god. Also, the most important factor and problem that will raise from my lack of strength will be that my damage with my melee weapons is gonna be significantly affected by it. Because the damage you do with your swings and also with your bow and arrow is very highly dependent on your strength. So right now my blows at maximum swing are not gonna be as deadly as they were before. So I have to really depend on my weaponry doing the heavy lifting until I have my strength up and running. Also, this means that killing a golden saint is gonna be a Herculean task. Next sound. Honestly, I'm enjoying the challenge itself, but it is going to be quite a thing. Also, my speed that I was so happy about has gone down significantly because I am 90-something% encumbered at this point. So the more encumbered you are, the slower you move. And before I had a lot of wiggle room. Now I have very little wiggle room. What is this cave right here? Bensami. I think this sounds either a 6 house place. No, candles, 6 house. Vampires at 6 house. 6 house. Ow. Ow. Are you done? Okay, now he's done. Oh, right. Right, it's over here. He's stuck, so I can exploit this readily. Come on. Come on. Land the blow. Land the blow. I think archleaves don't have any common diseases, but I could be wrong, yeah. Put a hard save. So the worst case scenario for me, at least, would be finding an Ascendant Sleeper right here. That would be catastrophic, especially if it has the Strength Blight Disease. I should be checking if they have Blight Disease too. Oh. That is a Leastborn Walker, that's fine. Just gonna wait it out until he's done. Oh, you're moving rather slow. Which leads me to believe that you might be deceased. Yeah, you're deceased. So, what is your malfunction? Give me a moment. Let me double cross check with the list. Oh, he probably has brown rot, which is good. Not good for me, but it's good that I found brown rot already. Eventually, the game will be willing to give me the little disease, unless I only have one disease per... No, that would not be possible, right? Any second now, unless I already have brown rot. I don't have brown rot, right? No. There you go. Unfortunately for me, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the Shardax will have to sit here now. Sorry, Shardax, you're 30 kilograms. You're too heavy. Tax record as well. What else I have to drop? A couple of restore fatigue potions will have to stay here too. There you go. Let's update the disease counter once again. So somebody was going to say something about you're trying to min-max a bit too hard. I'm justified to do that. I'm quite justified to min-max a little bit. Because this is going to get pretty bad. And lucky for me that I rolled so with Rooks. I could have rolled a 30 and it would be even worse. So, it's already bad. And it's gonna get a whole lot worse. Oh, yeah, right. I think Dreamers can also have. These are Dreamers, right, Chef?
I have you.
Come on. I need to cut down on these numbers.
Hey! You
I'm surprisingly... Well, I was going to say I'm surprisingly tanky, but Dreamers are not the most dangerous thing in the universe. You're deceased, aren't you? They are. I'm dreading every single second. Let me heal up first. I believe the Dreamer's disease also damages strength. Wait, did the disease fade away? No, it didn't. Come on. Yep. And it damages strength too. It just... a span of like 2 or 3 places we have gone through a lot. There goes my entire stock of fatigue potions. Oh, brother. The exquisite skirt, the strong and robe will have to go. The Elkite will have to go. The Magica potions will have to go. Bottles. The vase. The ashes of Lord Brine. The On Morrowind book. The platter, I guess, we have to go. Dragon shoes. Amulet of Shadows. If I put down my spear, I would be... Ew. 45. I will do this. I'm gonna cast the Devil's Spear and drop my spear. I need to check if there's anything... Oh, right, yeah. Oops. I need to verify if there's anything else I need to fight here. I'll probably have to use some intervention and see what the hell I can do. Wait, did I update my disease counter, by the way? How many diseases that we are? So we got Withered Brown, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're sitting at 6. 3, 4, 5. We're sitting at 6. What is my disease counter right now? 5? That is inaccurate. We're sitting at 6. This also means, and again shows, why going through with armor would be very, very bad. I would not be able to carry a lot of this stuff. Nordic fur boots, night eye potion, feather shield. Having a constant defect feather would actually help a lot too. Is that the end of this place? I believe it is, right? Yeah, this is a turnaround. So yeah, that is the end of this place. I should go and grab my spear, if I find it. And what else? And I guess the platter as well. And let's recall out of here.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you
Hello,
have.
Caius. We are in a bit of a pickle here. First things first. The golden seed scroll will have to remain here. I'm not gonna be using it, but at least I know where it is. I need to put all the other exquisite stuff that I'm gonna be not using onto the Mage's Guild. So very quickly, let's head over to the Mage's Guild, drop all the stuff that I'm not gonna be using right now. We have to travel as light as possible. The possible death knell for me would be finding somebody that is blighted. If it is blighted, I am in deep, deep trouble. Very deep trouble. Yeah, let's rest here a little bit. Let's put the skirt. I already have an exquisite skirt. Well, now we have two exquisite skirts. We have another exquisite ring. So we have two exquisite rings, exquisite amulet, exquisite skirt. Let's pull the robes as well, because now I look rather dapper and the robes weigh a little bit too much. Amulet of recall will be fine. Amulet of chameleon, I don't want to lose it, so I'll put it over here. The engraved ring as well. And alright, yeah, the eggs also wait a little bit. So I need to see. I need to also upload all the pearls and the rubies. So Ajira,
What does it want?
Ajira, do me a solid and get me all this stuff sold. Actually, all these alchemical ingredients need to be sold. Thank you very much, Ajira.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
You're a blessing. I have a basket and a goblet. I guess I can just drop these things and I can carry my spear around. The directions of the Cosadis and these notes no longer need to be here. This potion is a bit too heavy. We have to be traveling as light as possible. Because clearly traveling heavier than this is gonna be not great.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Okay, we can finally move. This is going to be rough. But I think out of the common disease worst offenders, I think I got all of them. Ah no, I'm not missing ataxia. I'm missing ataxia. And I'm missing... Oh, I'm missing ataxia, coboboils. I got droops already. And swamp fever. So we are not out of the woods yet. I got the lesser ones, but I don't got the greater ones. And of course there's a blight disease one that is going to be absolutely devastating if I get it now. I need to increase my agility. So there will be some training. I apologize for this, but this is rather necessary. Sneak is agility, is it not? I believe, yeah? Or speed. No, sneak is it has to be agility. Yeah, sneak is agility and block is endurance. No, block is agility too. So let's get 10 points in sneak. 10 points in sneak. Or I could just forgo agility at this point in time and focus on getting speed, endurance, and strength on this level up. So let's do that. Speed is short blade. Do you have short blade? No, you have medium armor, which is endurance.
Oh, that's some
Sugar Lips, I think,
infection
has service refusal, right? Yeah. You have acrobatic, which is strength, security, sneak. Security, I believe, is something intelligence, I believe. Also, security is one of my greater skills, right? Yeah. It's intelligence, yeah. Nope. So none of these guys will train me on speed. Maybe in the fighter skill I might be able to find somebody.
That's some infection you have there.
Thank you. I'm proud of having 6 of them at this point. Oh, right, I have blade trainers, so probably one of the blade trainers.
Someone should teach you some manners.
I find it funny whenever I'm just running around and just the NPCs are disgusted. Within reason, of course, not because my personality is absolutely god horrid, but yeah, he's I think he's a member of the Thieves Guild. So I have to be a higher rank, but I think he's the Master of Security. Didn't tell us, I don't think. I have to find Nine Toes, right? Nine Toes house, yeah, it's one floor over. One row, not floor, one row over. Nine Toes. So what was your deal, Nine Toes, by the way? In terms of training? Athletics, illusion, and sneak. Major skills, so I can't. Illusion is willpower, if I remember correctly, and sneak is not something I want to train at this point in time because I want to avoid agility on this level up.
All right, then. I'm listening.
I think you do, yeah, magical ones. Enchanting will be important later on. Goodbye. But also that means I will be able to progress with the main quest as well. That is not terrible.
I've got a few minutes if you need something, friend.
Training. Long blade. Now that is good. I'd rather train blunt. Focus my efforts on blunt weapon than long blade at this point in time. Even though it will be a bit more expensive. So my options for agility are plentiful here.
Someone asked about it.
Alright, speed is hand to hand, isn't it? So Caius can probably train me a little bit on hand to hand.
Annoying Outlander.
Get 2 points on speed from that, and then work my other skills with the people at the Fighters Guild.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
I'm sorry, Caius, I am filthy deceased. So speed 10, fantastic. I need 4 points in endurance and 9 points in strength. So this means that if I have to use
someone else
a
to run it.
weapon, it will probably end up being like an iron enchanted weapon in order to land a lot of blows. Yeah, one of the sleepers. Sleeper has awakened.
What makes this smell?
It also means I will have to probably swing by on the nearest 6-house base and destroy the one that is controlling the people, the dreamers nearby. Blunt weapon. Oh yeah, that's a thing that can happen too. I will not be able to train strength this way because my governing attribute is so low. I cannot train it this way. I didn't think about this.
I hope this won't take long.
Endurance I will be fine, but not my other. Oh, rather this be turned into a more horrid thing that I expected it to be. Oh. Oh no. Well, at least I know Caspat antabolism over here will give me 2 points in spear training. So I have 10 in endurance. No, I have 8. Right, I need 2 more. I did not think about this at all.
I haven't much time, so be quick about
Are you
this.
happy to have an axe? Cheap one. We have a mace. Yeah, I guess that will do, but it's 50. Oh boy. That is going to be really, really bad. Once I'm done with the spear, I have to find some way, somehow to get bound axe or bound mace or bound longsword on something. Let me check your Daedric weapons. Dagger, bound longsword, 9,000. I have to steal it, don't I? Unless you have the Daedric weapons on you, which I don't doubt that is the case. I have to use a common long blade or swords. Oh boy. I did not think that would be a thing. So I guess unlucky for me, I got all the strength diseases ahead of time, which means that using training for those skills is gonna make it impossible for me to level up via training. That makes the challenge even harder than I expected it to be. And my options to train agility are gonna be pretty reduced. So I have to somehow avoid getting more agility diseases until I manage to push that agility cap a little bit higher. This also means that the prospect of wearing some light armor to increase my agility would be rather ideal. Oh boy. This is going to be a bigger Herculean task than I imagine it to be. Not that I'm complaining, I did this to myself. I think since we are looking for a fight, would be the most ideal thing to do to swing by on the local 6-house base. The West Cache region. It also makes sense for me to increase my conjuration soon enough. Like, what is my chance of success with my conjuration right now? 45. Conjuration is governed by intelligence, is it not? Yeah. I think it would make sense to fortify my intelligence at some point. And by 45, I mean increase it via level up. Oh, big bat over there. 2 of them. Come on. And the kit. I know you have 10 agility. It's fine. I'm gonna get a level up out of the skill up soon because of I'm fully unarmored. I'll have to be fully naked at some point because unless I get some fortification and strength, I will not be able to even carry clothes. Even carrying a single ring would be too difficult. It's going to be very interesting. Oh, you're slow. You're diseased, aren't you? There goes my item now. Oh no, you're not diseased. But you may be diseased, aren't you? No, you're not. Okay, well, level up. 2 points in strength. Yeah, every point in strength helps. Fantastic. Beautiful. We have extra wiggle room. Not the best, but it's most certainly not the worst. So I need an extra 5 on endurance and I can be done with spears. Ow. Mixed Hound. So my journey to the Ashlands ended up being productive in the aspect of getting the diseases, but counterproductive in the aspect of I have to drop almost everything that I have on my inventory in order to actually play the game. So that is going to be quite a big thing to deal. I also need to remember where the scar is, because the 6 house base is at the end of the scar corridor, which I believe is over here. So if I keep going that way, I might be able to find it? Question mark? Oh, there's a little adventure over here. Oh right, yeah. This guy with a skooma pipe. I've been here. I also need a grand soul gem for a golden saint. Oh, there's an enemy. Deceased? Not deceased. You're not deceased. You're rather too fast for being deceased. Out. Also, I'm not doing this at 100% difficulty. If doing this at 100% difficulty would be an even bigger handicap. Not deceased. Fantastic. Even carrying potions would be extremely taxing. If anything, if I were to carry any sort of potions, it would have to be the highest quality potions, since they have the lowest carry weight out of the potions. Because bargain tier potions weight like a kilo. Well, not a kilo, it would be a gram 0.5 each. If this is grams, I would assume this is kilograms, right? Let's assume this is kilograms for convenience sake. The bargain ones would be 1.5 kilograms, and I believe the exquisite potions are 0.75, like half that amount, which is a huge difference. Or 0.5. I think they're really, really light. That is the point I'm trying to make. And really, really potent, but also really, really expensive. You're on deceased. So we are back at the scar. If I keep going south a ways, I might be able to get to somewhere down here. Now from a forager. The cliff racer spotted me. Oh, we leveled up. I should probably come back to TES and continue the main quest. Ow. Come on, cliff racer. Now that I think about it, I should be able to wear heavy armor, but there's like one specific set of heavy armor that I should be able to wear that in normal circumstances not many players would actually go for. At least, well, 2 pieces of heavy armor. Which are the rewards from delivering the Oriel's bow to Mistress Serrana. And you will get like Daedric tier armor and I think leggings with feather enchanted, both of them. And I think the feather enchant actually does make the armors weightless. But I'm not so sure. I have to probably check on those things. Come on, forager. Look at this dapper guy. Bound spear. He has the drip. Don't be deceased. Oh, you're deceased. He is deceased. Deceased rat. Deceased rat has Witbane. Well, my 10 agility is gonna be 0 agility now. Any second now. Any second now. Witbane. My agility is now 0. That is unfortunate. How high did I roll on Witbane, by the way? Witbane rolled 23. That means that I am currently sitting at minus 13. Give me a moment, I need to update the counter. This is counter of 7. We went from 3 to 7 in less than an hour. If my situation of getting knocked over nothing was bad at 10, at 0 that means that anything that sneezes or even punches me will probably knock me over. With no problem whatsoever. So I cannot use any trainer for agility, by the way. This is what it means. So the only way for me to increase agility would be to actually using weapons and armor in that aspect. So I have to somehow acquire a full set of light armor, get hammered constantly by something weak, and hope for the best. There would be a lot of leveling via that way to get my agility back up to working condition. How high is my base agility right now? 30. So you have 70 points worth of training with agility. Sorry, people will be highly critical of me if I kill the script. Oh, how can I help you? How can I help you? Gotta get used to this. I have to really prepare to train my strength and my agility in some shape or form and get my intelligence up as well, because I will have no other way to beat this challenge. Like, it's all that luck of the draw at this point. It's not like I'm actively seeking or avoiding things. I'm avoiding blighted ones for sure, because A, I will not be able to kill them, and B, if I were to get something like the strength blight disease, I would be doomed. I would not be able to carry anything. It would be show over. Would I be able to handle the Kaguris? The answer is most likely no. Yep, no. 2 Kaguris would be a bit too much. It is a bit too much. Do I have... Oh, I have a quality restore health. Okay, mating Kaguris. I can complete this quest. I can grab the guy from over here and complete his quest. Is it over here? It's a bit deeper. I think it's a bit deeper. Hello, friend. Careful with your disease. Alright, he doesn't have the... He will not have his usual text blur, because I'm deceased. So deceased greetings go over quest greetings in some cases. Except with Kaius. Kaius has his quest greetings pretty high. It's a nearby ancestral tomb. The Santa's ancestral tomb. I want to check what happens if I do like Amcibi restoration, if like all the diseases get knocked over. I would assume they do. Come on. Oh, archers are gonna be nasty. What is my... Oh god, 423. That's gonna be a no. That is gonna be a no. Archers are really nasty. Come on, lad. If I have to fight an archer, I have to do it on full HP. I'm very highly skilled, otherwise it's gonna be not a good situation for me. That's a blunt weapon, but it's an iron weapon. And I'm not done with... Oh, that's a warhammer. And that's an archer that is aggroed. Gotta wait at the door. This is a good chance to showcase what a warhammer would do to my body as soon as he lands his blow. Yep, that's 1, 2, 3. If I kill him, the poison dot goes away. Perfect. Beautiful gameplay. Also, I heard some Bone Walker in here, so I should be okay as long as it is not Greater Bone Walker. If it is a Greater Bone Walker, I'm out of here. Corpse of a noble guard. Key to Santa's tomb. Okay, so far so good. Least Bone Walker, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, common Bone Walker is fine. Oh, it's Skeleton Champion now. He's gonna absolutely wreck my shit. Yeah, Skeleton Champions are not gonna... yeah, that's not gonna happen. Unless I manage to get them stuck somewhere, they're gonna wreck my crap in record time. Yeah, dead. Okay. Chest, a bit too difficult for me at this point. Let's avoid the nobleman chest. And let's get the quest from Caius, actually. Business
Please,
isn't
I
went
don't
up.
wish to catch
Fantastic.
whatever you have.
200 admission to Vivek. At career, Huleya, Amera Milo. Oh yeah, there's some stuff we can do in there.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Oh, for plant weapon I could use the goblin weapons. I was thinking about what I could use on the goblin weapon, the goblin mace. I should be able to use
There's no
that.
time for talk now. Go.
I don't think it's hit extremely hard. How heavy are they? I forgot how heavy they can be. In a moment. Blaze clothing, no. Base weapons. Tribunal, right? Tribunal. Goblin. Mace? Morrowind Goblin. West by province. Tribunal. So I'm looking through. Tribunal. Tribunal purchase items. There you go. Base weapons. Scimitar, Goblin Sword, Goblin Club. Weight 25. That is pretty heavy. But it hits 1 to 60. So that's a worthwhile weapon. I don't think it counts as a normal weapon. But acquiring one of those would be fantastic.
Say your piece or stand aside.
So now we have to get to Vivek. So after the Vivek thing, I have to go to Aldurun, if I remember correctly. We'll just keep progressing down the quest line as we go.
Ask a commoner.
I guess I could use Corpus to somehow increase my strength, because Corpus increases my strength and my...
Come on.
I haven't got all
my
day.
endurance at the cost of other things, and once Corpus is healed,
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you
I
have.
could then at that point heal Corpus while mitigate. That is a thought that hasn't occurred to me, actually.
Oh, no weakness or fault.
But at that point, I should be able to have something that fortifies, or rather restores over time, fatigue. I think there's a plan that I can cook here. If I think about this quite carefully, I let my corpus stack really high. Yeah, I think that there's something I can do without having to just put everything on constant effect on my stuff. So Kuleya, let me see, Kuleya is in the foreign quarter, yeah. Miramalo in the temple, and the Harvey in St. Olms, yeah. So there will be some bloodshed that will be shed here, unfortunately, for
Find someone else
the
to
Dark
do
Elves that really hate the Argonian. So I have to pick up a copy of the Progress of Truth before I... Oh no, this is the bookshop. Well, since I'm here, I might as well. Hello, friend.
Not now, Outlander.
Oh.
Head on.
Come on. Okay, fine. I will wait 1 hour so you move. Thank you. Barta. Ruth. Kuleya just dislikes me. Got the Progress of Truth. We are in good business.
Let's not make this official, Outlander.
So I need at least 10 strength to be able to have Raid Guard,
There's no time for talk now.
You are beginning.
maybe,
there's someone
and
else
the
who can bother.
Sander going. Or maybe like Raid Guard and Sander themselves will be able to get everything
Bothersome
running.
creature.
Don't bother me.
Don't bother me. Everybody is so hostile. Even the agent that I need to talk to. Don't tell me that he will be like, "Oh, you're infested," without giving the greeting. He will give me the greetings. Okay, good. Yeah, let's try it together. We're gonna get into a fight.
You will suffer greatly.
No, Kuleya is actually pretty strong, huh? Okay, get away. You're sick. Yeah, man, no. Thank you, Kuleya. Oh, do they have anything useful? No. I mean, they have some light armor, so... If they have a full set of light armor, I might consider it nabbing it at some point. They have a short plate too. Do you have a helmet? No, you have... Disappointing.
Find someone else to bother.
Come on, Kuleya. Come on. You get over here. Thank you. You're not feeling well. Just tell me about the neighboring cult. Just tell me what you need to tell me. So we got the temple and we got St. Om's Canton. At this point I can just go to the St. Om's Canton with an unseen intervention. Or talk right now here to Mira Milo. I get the St. Om's Canton thingy. Vivek Library should be open right here, I believe. Yeah. Mira Milo is over here. The Marine Cult. Persecution Nevering Prophecies, Dissident Priest, Disturbing Progress of Truth.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Oh, she gave me all she needed to tell me. Okay. Oh, I guess because I don't have her usual greetings, he just skipped it all together. Ooh, that is actually something I never knew.
Keep moving.
He just assumed I already did the walking.
There's no time for talk now.
That is interesting. That is very, very interesting. St. Olms. Right here. I wonder if the census and excise agent will buy it when my personality is at 25. St. Om's Wasteworks. We go down a little bit. Is that light armor? No. I was thinking it was exquisite clothes, but it's not exquisite clothes either. I believe at the Harir is over here on this one. No, wrong one. It's not the other one. Or I probably entered the wrong one, which could be. Yeah, entered the wrong one. She's on the other side. Here's the one. How you doing, little cat?
You do not please us.
With Harir. Oh, she will not give me
There is much to learn.
the greetings that is appropriate because I'm deceased. Oh boy. I have a feeling that I'm gonna stumble upon a lot of these throughout the entire playthrough. Excuse me, I'm busy.
It is a sick one.
Yeah, so she will not give me the proper greetings that has the topic of the census and excise agent. I have to probably call them command it as well. So seems that at this point, level 3, since I have to gather the diseases probably right before I go to Divine Fear and then return the flying boots and before taking the potion. At that point I have free reign to gather everything.
Var, var, var.
Of course I will have corpus at that point as well. So what is the topic I need to add to the career over here? Uleya, she's part of the quest Vivek Informant. The career has the topic census and excise agent. Yeah. So I have to add that topic to her. Add topic census and excise agent. There we go. That is the topic that I have to add to her, otherwise she does not give me anything. This in a way is quality assurance testing. I would say this is testing, right? I do believe main quest NPCs should have their greetings when they come to. What is appointment? Thank you for your time. Yeah. When it comes to main questing, their greetings should be of the highest possible priority, and then come the refusal to service, vampirism, diseases, blah 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 blah. Otherwise, you're barred from
It is
doing
a
the stuff.
sick one.
There you go. Tell me about the sixth house. Smuggling. The Marine. Sixth house cult. Perfect. We got everything that we needed to get. Let's rest until healed here. Let's get the hell out of here. I need to boost my intelligence somehow. Oh my god.
Please, I don't wish to
Hello,
catch
Caius.
whatever you have.
We have new orders, freelance work, yeah. In the National Informer, Hansir Sanzubani. How long have I been going? I'm going for an hour and a half, yeah. Let's do Hansir Sanzubani stuff, which should not take that long, and then we'll call it a short stream for today. I'm not streaming at my usual time, and it's gonna be a relatively short.
Say your piece or stand aside.
You spread disease like a rat. I'm sorry, I have 7 diseases on me. And there will be more to come. So Aldrun, I can just take the Seal Strider or the Mage's Guild. Any of them are fine. Service refusal will be quite prevalent because I will have really low personality at some point. Travel to Aldrun. So how far am I from leveling up again? Pretty far away. How high is my... Oh, my melee weapon is 20, so not... Yeah. I have to boost my intelligence, boost my endurance, and boost my strength. Hasir Sansubar is not in this one. He's on the other one. Oh, that's correct. So in here, I have to go down here and grab this thing over here. There you go. I mean, agility can train sneak, can't I? Yeah, I can train sneak for agility, so I don't need to be wearing light armor. There will be a lot of training sneak. Hatsurs and Subani. You know, in Cult, Disturbing Dreams, Ashlanders. Oh, he doesn't give me the proper greetings either. Oh, no, never mind. He does. Business. Gift giving customs. Thoughtful gift. There we go. The Melody and the Ashlanders, and mark me. I think at this point he can also tell me Ashlander worship. There we go. Urshilaku. Urshilaku camp, and he will mark it. There we go. See, he marks Urshilaku camp. That is something that not many people go through his dialogue often. So it doesn't become like a horrid search for something that you cannot find. Let's try and find a bed that I can sneak sleep into. There you go.
Please, I don't wish to catch
And I think I get Ushelku Camp Go or Ilunivi. You know, in prophecies, blah blah blah. Yeah. 200 drakes. Yeah, and go to Urshilaku Camp. So that's gonna be for the next stream.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
What is my armor seeker? I see it at 12. How high is my armor? 43. Honestly, I highly doubt I would have really high armor with an armor in the end, but life would be like that. Also, the Grand Soul Gem that this woman has in in her desk in Balmora.
Away, you
I think it's
diseased fool.
an occupied one, is it not? It's filled with an Ogrim or a winged twilight, if I remember correctly.
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
Yeah, with a winged twilight. So she doesn't have an empty one, does she not? No, she doesn't. Okay. Alright. So far we have a lot of things going on
Go
here.
away, diseased creature.
Thank you. As usual, I can use this woman here for sneak training if I'm sneaky enough, but I don't think I am. I mean, I could use the Amulet of Shadows to increase my chance of not being detected. Where's my Amulet of Shadows? There's my Amulet of Shadows. This thing would actually allow me to train sneak at the early levels and then sit there and get my points on sneak. So right here, am I getting points on sneak at this point? From this distance? There's like a magical range according to how much chameleon you have. And I think since my agility and my sneak are really that bad. Oh, actually, I know where I can train sneak. And with who. And it is the woman in Caldera with the boots of blinding speed. I think she would be fine. Because she has blind 100%. Let me verify that. Meanwhile, I'm just chameleon that up the wazoo. Come on, Carrion, you have so much ahead of you. I'll have to keep an eye open for some magical iron axe or a steel axe that is also enchanted. Both of them will do really, really well. Come on. Now I need to find that woman with the boots of blinding speed. Should not take that long, hopefully. Not to wear them, but just to train sneak and confirm that her blindness will allow me to train sneak without much of a problem. With some rats over here. Yep. Welcome to hell. There you go. You were rather slow, but I already have your disease, so I'm not too concerned about it. But there were so many rats here. Why was that the case? Yeah, none of you are diseased, so I don't care much about that. There she is. So, theory says that I should be able to sneak at any range with this woman because of the boots of blinding speed. Just completely blinding her. But it seems that reality says otherwise. Am I training sneak? Get a bit closer. And services negatory. Unless something else is spotting me, which could be the case actually. But with 80 chameleon, Maybe? Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, I'm not getting any skill point increase on sneak. At this point I should be getting something. Well, no, yep, that went up almost immediately. Yeah, no, that is working. No, yep, I can train sneak with her, no problem. Okay. Fantastic, beautiful.
What was that?
But it was because of Chameleon. Okay. I just need to be in front of her, basically. Will this wobble... No, this wobble would not allow me to... No, I'm not hitting that sneak. There we go. She detected, she's not detecting. She's not detecting. She's detecting. It's like somebody has like cataracts or something, and like her eyesight is just a pin needle. Which to me, if you have that in real life, I'm sorry. It sounds really dreadful to only be able to see such a small range. Oh god. Luckily there are treatments for that, but holy moly, that sounds despairing and dreadful. She's detecting. She's detecting. She is still detecting. Try to see if I can... Oh, she's not detecting anymore. Okay. She's detecting. She's no longer detecting. So it seems that this is how I will have to level up my agility for the foreseeable future. I know it's rather cheesy, but trainers cannot be used because my agility is right now minus 13. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I train without... Once I don't need to use the Amulet of Shadows, I will just send the Amulet of Shadows back home. Because I think Amulet of Shadows will allow me to just do the cheesiest, most craziest things without much repercussion. Come on. Come on. 33. Still 33. 35. 37. 40. Can I sit here? 42. Yeah, I have to sit here and we're fine. Okay, she's not detecting from this range. With 80% Chameleon. There will be a point where I will not need to use this woman for sneak training because my sneak will be high enough that I will be able to train back on the woman on the Mage's Guild. That will be a more reliable training partner because she's static. This woman tends to move a fair bit.
What's a girl gotta do to get some attention around here?
Because yeah, she's acknowledging me that I'm here. My charge is empty. It was 24 hours. It's not much of a charge, but hopefully I can get some more sneak training out of this.
What was that?
Yeah, she's acknowledging me. 2. Come on. 2. 4. From this range I'm fine as long as she doesn't move. She moves. And remains somewhat close. $40, $42. I do know, like, if you're sneaking and beating the sight detection of multiple people at the same time,
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
then you will get your level ups quicker. I believe in the mage skills you can get within the detect range of like 3 or 4 people at the same time, but some of them move, so it becomes a more difficult thing to do. My sneak is sitting at what, 7 or 9? 9, I think. I'll have to rest a couple of days here. Oh, hello. Ow. Let me get up of sneaks, please. Thank you. Amulet of Shadows. Not enough charge. Come on. There we go. 94, 10. Okay. I do believe like a sneak 15 or something like that, I should be able to do this stuff at the Mages Guild. Maybe. It'd be one of those things that I can just do idly while I talk about other things at the same time. I know it's not deeply entertaining, I'm sure, but it will have to be quite necessary. Because I will have no agility, and no agility means my accuracy will be garbage and I will be knocked over every single time. Oh, she moved. Okay, let's see.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
If this will work now. If it doesn't work, then, well, whatever. I will call the stream for today and we'll continue playing tomorrow. Luckily for me, I don't have to get Brown Rod
No time for talk now.
again in
Go.
the Urshilaku
Keep moving,
thingy.
scum.
In the Urshilaku camp. Burial ground, I mean. So, sneak 10. I have 5 more points of stealth. I should be able to
Go away, diseased creature.
beat her sneak detection. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a very finicky thing to be able to sneak. There we go. Hello. Acknowledge me while I'm behind you. Come on, Runnies. Come on, Runnies. Just breathing on your neck at this point. Any moment now. It is important for me to be able to turn this woman around, because detection from sneaking is way lower on the back of the NPC than on the sides and on the front. On the front, the NPCs have the maximum detection range, whereas on the sides is much lower, and on the back is the lowest. So I'll exit the cell and re-enter it, and that will...
Go away, diseased creature.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Greetings finish. My assumption is that she does... that I would not be able to beat her detection range. And it seems that I'm not able to beat her detection range whatsoever. I'm sneaking, aren't I? Yeah. Let me remove my shoes just in case. I do believe as well that the carry weight does influence with your sneaking too. Now I'm out of sight of everybody, and I'm still not triggering sneaking. Wait, now I'm triggering sneaking. Nope, detection range is still being broken. $70. You know, her detection range is pretty damn good. Probably gonna need far more sneak training over there. But in any case, I think this is a good stopping point for today. So, as usual, I'd like to say thanks everybody who showed up today. In the description right below my Twitch channel, there's a link to my YouTube pod archive channel where I put up my Twitch archives over there, so go check them out. If you like this content, do follow me here on Twitch. Subscribe over there on YouTube. Do leave a like and a comment as well. It helps quite a lot. And I'm gonna be seeing all of you tomorrow with another stream. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening. We're happy to watching this stream or pod, and take care. Bye bye. Have a good one.